all. I hope you enjoyed my first two sessions on the basics of online form building using JotForm. I have covered 9 different form elements so far, and I'm sure you are ready for more. So today, let's look into 5 more form elements: short text, long text, paragraph, drop down, and single choice, or commonly known as radio buttons. Short text. This field can be validated against alphabetic characters, alphanumeric characters, currency, email, only numeric characters, or URL. You can also limit the number of characters that your user uses in this field. You can also input the mask. You can add an input mask for this field. So for example, if you want your users to uh, enter their PAN number, then you can say this as and 4 digits of hash and then again one character. So as you can see in the description below, it says use at symbol to mask letters and then hash for numbers and star for both. Since we know that Indian PAN number has 5 characters at the beginning, alphabetical characters, and then numerical characters, and one last alphabetical character. So we put it this way so that um, now your users will be able to enter only in this format. And like all other fields, we have some default options here, which where you can make it as read only, shrink, or height field. We will come back to height field a bit later. If you want your users to explain you about something, which will be more than one line, then you can add long text where your users will be able to enter multiple lines. You can adjust the width and the height of this field. You can also limit the number of characters entered in this field. You can give the option of keeping this as plain text, rich text, or full screen. Again, all the validations that we had for short text, all the default options available. Now let's say you want to explain something to your audience where they do not have to edit anything but just have to read it. Then you can use this paragraph where you will have option of entering a paragraph of data. You can start from here, edit. This will be a rich text editor where you will have options of formatting the text along with bullet points, links, image, and so on. You have an option of drop down. You can go to properties. As always, you can make it as required, that is mandatory, or optional. You have some predefined options here like US states, countries, last 100 years, gender, days, months, time zones. Or if you want to use your own options, then you can give it over here, each option in each new line. So now if I go here, you see 3 options being added. I can also select some options by default. Let's say this field is being used for some calculation purpose. For example, if you have three variants of an item which is being sold, then you can ask the user which option do they want to use, or which option do they want to select, based on which you can say what are the charges. So if you enable this option of use calculation values, then you can say for option 1 it's 5, for option 2 it's 10, for option 3 it's 15. Let's say these numbers are in dollars. We don't have to give a dollar sign here because this is not shown to the user. This is used for backend calculation. You can also allow your users to select multiple options from the available options. You can change this to 3 to show all the 3 options by default without clicking on down arrow. If this is for some survey, or for some reason if you want to shuffle all the options, then you can enable this and all other default options available. Now comes single choice, or most commonly known as radio buttons. You can put your question here, mandatory or optional. In the options tab, you can change your options. Let's see, I'll just put option. So you can see these options are already changed. If you want to change the order, you can do so. If you want to use some of the predefined options like gender, days, months, you can do that. And once I change this, you see this has got updated. Again, this can be used for calculation. Display other option, that will also display other as one of the options. You can spread this into multiple columns. For example, if I use this for month, then this looks neat, and I can mention how many columns do I want to spread this into. Again, if this is for survey, then you can shuffle the options. Anything, if you want to be selected as default, you can use this option, and all other default options available. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments and I'll answer them via the next video or via comments. Thank you for watching.